was a tale of long ago. The land was full of dragons, so when they were big and men did run, being on fire was not much fun. The villagers were a buffet, like stomachs groaned and moaned away. All you can eat and then some more. When beasts got full and left us alone, scatter, flee, and escape, to live to fight another day. Run, run, don't be slow, or be like a flaming marshmallow. Dragons never joined a pack, just solitary, that's a fact. Good thing for us, or we'd all be snacks. An army of dragons would surely win. Companies of noble men it took to slay a high.
Welcome back to M&J Incorporated, guys. Today, it is another episode on Season 2. Today, we will be cooking a Ahi Tuna bowl plus some steaks. Let's get started. As you can see, there are some unnecessary items on this board, so let's clear it up. Oh look, it just magically disappeared right after I tried to clean it. Oh my god, that's so mysterious. So now, to get on to the ingredients, we got Ahi Tuna, our terrific bone-in steaks, butter, coarse pink salt, fajita mix, chicken bouillon, and ground black pepper. So let's get cooking. So we have the pan on a medium to high heat. I am going to be placing a few things of butter into the pan. And while that's in there, gently place the steak on top. Take the pink coarse salt, throw it right on top of there so that it gets even coating. And I'm doing it this way because it makes the steak better when cooking in the pan. A lot of chefs will tell you never to do this and to season afterwards. Or before, I mean. I find that if I put it in the pan for just a minute or a few seconds and then start cooking while cooking, I find a better flavor for it. Cooking time may range for how long the steaks are going to be. For a size of a steak like this, it could take up to anywhere from 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Bigger steaks would take up to 3 hours. So I just want to show you guys. Earlier, when I was getting these steaks, I found this on sale. What this is a bone-in ribeye. And it has these intermuscular fats that are just great. I want to show you guys this. I'm going to just show you the side of it. The reason why I'm showing you this is because I want to educate some people. With steak, what intermuscular fat is the white stuff that connects the meat to the membrane that is right here. You can see that this one has a decent amount of fat in it, but when dealing with steaks, you have 3 different types of steaks. 1, there is choice. 2, there is prime. And 3, there are your extreme cuts like your Wagyu, your Kobe, and your Wagyu Kobe. It all depends on how you are cooking things. Now to open up this ahi, what I'm going to be doing is just cutting it up and cooking this rice to go along with it. So let's get cooking it. first off, we're going to get this into the cooker. Pour this right in there. All of it. Because we have very little left anyways. Shake it around. And I'd say that's about a cup of rice or so. Fill this up with water. And then another one. Wipe this down. Take this to the trash can. And quickly check on our steaks. Because I think for 5 minutes on this side actually worked really well. Ooh, look at this, guys. Come here. That is how you want your steak to be. We're just trying to get a sear on this. We're not trying to actually cook it on the inside. Now that we have this turned over, I'm going to add the rest of the butter into the pan. Now that we have that, we keep basting. And basting is what's going to make this steak very tasty. As you can see, the butter has turned to a nice brown. That's what we want. And we're not going to get rid of all this butter either. We're going to be making a sauce for it after I'm done. Actually, more like a gravy, to be exact. Start cutting this ahi. Now that we have this all ready, put it in a separate bowl and pick up a piece just to try because we're done with the cooking process of this. Maybe 2 more pieces. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. To wash it down. Ooh, that's better. Look at how that is, guys. We have it fully cooked, fully done. And we're going to slide that right there and let it cool down for a minute. And we're going to do a comparison now to see if I was right. We're going to take this steak and see if adding it before you put it into the pan is better than actually cooking it outside of the pan. Or putting it inside the pan and cooking. liberally season this steak. Don't under-season, don't over-season. Okay? Throw that right in the pan. And just like the last steak, cook for 5 to 10 minutes in the butter and fat combination. So right now we're going to move this steak into the pan and bake it off. We're not done with this yet. We're going to turn it down to low for the meantime. Toss it in the oven, 405 degrees. And use the rest of this for something we're going to make a gravy out of. Just take the pan like this and just scrape the bottom of the pan just a little bit. We don't want to take too much of the scrapings out, but some is just fine. Some. After cooking, if you drip anything, wipe it up. Now time for the beer. You guys have seen a normal bottle cap opener, but I don't like them. So here's the beer. I hate regular bottle cap openers. What I do is I have one of these things, and this thing is kind of cool. So what I do, place it on top, push down, and you hear that, pull up, and your bottle caps come open. Now, I'm going to grab one other ingredient, and we're going to add an entire beer into this pan. I grab a whisk, I scrape the bottom of the pan as much as I can, and just kind of let it simmer off at a medium to low heat. And now we let this simmer until it's all ready to be done, and add the last ingredient into it. So I think the steaks are done. Let's take a look, guys. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, so now what we have to do is I have finished this, and now we're going to turn it on to high heat, and we're not fully looking to cook this. We're just wanting the heat to be there for a second. I'm wanting to reheat it for 1 second, and then we'll be taking some of this. This is flour. This is what you use to make gravy. So now we just wait a couple of seconds. Now turn down the heat, way down actually. Grab a spatula, because right as you do this, you have to be very fast on this. Right as it hits the pan, you want it to be stirred. Watch. You want a consistency of almost like super thick. You don't want the heat to cook it, you just want the heat to be there. And as you can see, it's thickening up. That's not enough yet. I like a little bit more than that. You could leave it at that, but I like to have mine really thick. Now that is the thickness that you want for your gravy. Nice, thick, no clumps, and it should taste fucking delicious. For taste, it's okay. It's okay. Now that's done, let's plate up. So now that the rice is done, I'm going to start plating it. Pack it in there, like so. And in my opinion, this is kind of undercooked. But it should still be good. Line the bottom of the bowl with a thin sheet of rice. Take some of this seasoning. I got sesame ginger blend. It's really good for this sort of bowl. And just pour some on top. Come over here and plate this up. I will take some more of that seasoning, pour it on top. And to make this even better, because I love this stuff, lime and orange sauce. Very little on the lime. Only pour a little drizzle on there. And there you have an Ahi Tuna bowl. Now time to plate up the steaks. So now to try this amazing looking food. Oh my god, let's try some of that fat right there. That is the best part on the steak. Okay, look at that. That's just straight fat. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It tastes like a steakhouse steak. I might take this from you, babe. My girl is sitting in the background. I'm just eating her steak. That's technically supposed to be for me. She gets to take the rest of that. I'm kind of jealous. I'm kind of jealous right now.
Well, why don't you try some of your sushi or your ahi tuna you got?
My poke bowl. Yes. Oh my god. If that's good, this is going to be 10 times freaking better. Grab a piece of the fish. And grab some rice.
You drop the beef.
Oh my god, that's so good!
You like it even better?
That's even better than the steak! Dad, try this! I'm getting out of character on camera, guys. Oh my god. Dad, seriously, come here and try a bite of that. Please. This is my father, as you guys know. You gotta have some of the rice. Gotta have some of the rice.
Doesn't stick on there.
Oh, I know. Sorry about that, I undercooked it.
Very good.
Right?
Mm.
Guys.
But I think the steak is even better.
Okay, whatever. I like raw fish compared to that. Guys, thank you. We hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe and follow us on Facebook.
To live to fight another day. Run, run, don't be slow or be like a flaming marshmallow. Dragons never joined a pack, just solitary, that's a fact. Good thing for us or we'd all be snacks. An army of dragons would surely win. Companies armies of noble men it took to slay a hydra then, but they were so huge and powerful, the costly battle